Hello, welcome to the second episode of the Sun's Opinion Columnist Spotlight Series. My name is Catherine, and I'm here with the wonderful Sidney Malia Waite, who is one of the Sun's opinion columnists. She writes the column Wait What and is a junior in ILR. Hi, Sidney.
Hi, Catherine. How are you?
So, Sidney, why don't you let us know what made you join opinion in the first place?
Before I applied to Cornell, I read The Sun a lot, but just like the opinion side, I was really interested to see, like, there's this one opinion columnist, and I'm forgetting his name, unfortunately, that I just loved and fell in love with. And I would read his column during math class all the time, right? And then after my freshman year, I was doing this internship thing and I had to write for it. And they're like, "Oh, you're a good writer." And I was like, they're like, you should write. And I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm not gonna do that." And then I wound up applying for The Sun. And I didn't think I was gonna get it because I was just like, I don't know, I've read the opinions and they're just so good, and I was intimidated, but that's basically how it happened. Someone convinced me after I liked it.
Well, I'm glad they did, because Wait What is a wonderful addition, not just to the Sun's opinion section, but to the Sun in general. So I'm glad that person got to you when they did. The next question I have for you is, what's your favorite thing that you've ever written?
I kind of like to think of like the columns that I feel like I did well at, based on what people have said to me after, if they do say something, which sometimes no. But I wrote the column, it's called What's in a GPA? And I was like really proud of it because it was after I had this like discussion with some people about like GPAs on campus, and it was kind of like, it wasn't a fun conversation, and it just didn't make me happy. So I wrote What's in a GPA, and a couple weeks after I wrote that, someone came up to me in Ives, and they're like, "I read your column," and they're like, "I'm so happy that you wrote that. That, you know, was big for me because my GPA is not as high as some people's are here. Many people's are here on campus, or many people who say that theirs are." And it was just really nice because it felt like, not me getting to somebody, not somebody relating. So I really like that column because of that.
No, thank you for sharing that. I remember reading your What's in a GPA column in Catherwood in Ives, and I loved it. It was really well written, and same thing, I related completely. So yeah, thank you for that. I think that's a great one to pick. So the next question I have for you is, why do you write?
Part of the reason I feel like I write is because it's cathartic in the sense that like you're writing out your thoughts and you're organizing it in a way that like finally explains what you're trying to say about something that's important to you, right? Because I feel like sometimes when I'm talking or in conversation, I won't have all the words right at the moment, but I'll have everything in my mind. I just can't articulate it as well as I would like to, or maybe as pretty as I would like to. So something that I really like about writing is the fact that like I can kind of get all the like, I don't know, the chaos in my mind that is attributed to some topic that I am passionate about or I think is important, and I'm able to kind of like sculpt like art out of it. You know what I mean? Like sculpt a position, sculpt like words that hopefully make sense at the end of it. I read something once, I don't know who said it, and maybe I'm making this up, but like someone said that like if you write, there's no choice but for you to be an optimist about the world. And like I really appreciated that because like something about kind of like analyzing how the world works and how people interact and something like that, it just feels like it's just fun. I don't know if that makes any sense.
No, I mean, it makes complete sense, and honestly, above making sense, that was really beautiful. I have no words. So thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So to end this little interview, I'm curious, what's something you like to do for fun outside of your opinion column, Wait What?
Okay, so I have a couple of things.
Okay.
First of all, I really like watching like obscure documentaries. I say obscure, just they're not obscure. I just like watching documentaries, like more like random documentaries about things that like I don't even necessarily have an interest in. But when I watch a documentary now, I'm interested. Okay, so the other thing is though, I really like to jump rope. I started getting into that like probably over last summer, and now I feel like I'm really good at it. So in the mornings, like I'll jump rope and have this little dance party, and it's like, it honestly makes my day. So that's something that I think is fun. Jump roping and watching documentaries. You can do it at the same time if you're good. I haven't, but
Okay, but we'll get there.
yeah, but I'll get there.
I love it. How long can you jump rope for?
Okay, yeah, I got to 30 minutes the other, like earlier this week. Yeah, like
30 minutes continuous?
hmm
Oh,
I
okay.
started at 5 and like was out of breath probably last summer, and I just kept building, and now I'm just 30 minutes in. I don't know if I want to do it for an hour, but it would, I guess maybe that I should make it a milestone.
Okay, well, y'all have heard it here first. The Cornell Sun Opinion section has a great writer and a professional jump roper. I'd like to thank Sidney for coming and spending this time with us and letting us see this side of you that exists outside of your column.